Did you ever sit in class wondering, when am I ever going to use this? If you grew up as a boomer, chances are you learned plenty of things that have absolutely no relevance today. From mastering cursive to memorizing outdated geography facts, schools back then were full of lessons that haven't stood the test of time. Let's take a trip down memory lane and uncover 12 things boomers were taught in school that are totally irrelevant now. 1. Cursive writing was a skill you had to perfect. Back in the day, cursive was drilled into boomers as though their lives depended on it. Fast forward to today, and most people rarely use it. Typing and texting dominate communication, while even signatures are becoming digital. Many schools no longer teach cursive, considering it outdated, though some educators still tout its cognitive benefits. 2. How to use a slide rule for math. Before calculators became pocket-sized, mastering the slide rule was essential for complex calculations. Boomers might recall the stress of learning logarithms this way. Today, most students have never even seen one. Calculators, spreadsheets, and software like Wolfram Alpha have rendered this skill obsolete, saving hours of frustration. 3. Typing on a typewriter was a must. Boomers didn't just type, they had to learn how to do it without making mistakes, as correction fluid was a pain to use. While typing remains crucial, the focus has shifted to speed on digital devices. Typewriters are now collector's items, replaced by tablets, laptops, and voice-to-text software. The struggle to change a ribbon? Completely gone. 4. Diagramming sentences was grammar boot camp. Do you remember mapping out subject, predicate, and modifiers on endless sentence diagrams? Schools believed it would improve grammar, but studies suggest it doesn't significantly help language skills. Grammar apps like Grammarly and writing assistants have made this tedious exercise irrelevant in modern classrooms. 5. Home economics taught obsolete skills. Home EC wasn't just about cooking and sewing. It included lessons like budgeting with envelopes and cleaning tips that might make Marie Kondo cringe. While some of these skills are timeless, much of what boomers learned is now outdated. Plus, today's teens can Google or YouTube anything they need in seconds. 6. Memorizing state capitals was a big deal. Back then, geography tests meant knowing every U.S. state capital by heart. While it seemed important, today's students can pull up that information instantly with a quick search. The emphasis has shifted to critical thinking and analyzing data rather than rote memorization. Who needs to recall Pierre, South Dakota, off the top of their head anymore? 7. How to balance a checkbook was vital. Boomers had to reconcile their checkbooks monthly to avoid overdrafts, a skill taught in school and reinforced at home. Now, digital banking apps track everything for you, from your balance to spending trends. Learning this today might feel as outdated as mailing a handwritten letter. 8. Spelling bees were a key event. Being a spelling champ earned you bragging rights, but today, autocorrect has taken over. While spelling bees still exist, they're more about tradition than necessity. Let's be honest, when was the last time you had to spell chiaroscurist without help? For everyday life, spellcheck has made perfect spelling much less critical. 9. Learning the Dewey Decimal System was non-negotiable. Before Google, finding books meant memorizing the Dewey Decimal System. Boomers learned how to navigate library card catalogs to locate resources. Today, library databases and search engines have made it as easy as typing a keyword. Most people under 30 wouldn't even recognize a physical card catalog. 10. Reciting poetry by heart was a standard assignment. Reciting Shakespeare or Wordsworth from memory was considered a hallmark of a well-rounded education. While boomers might fondly remember the road not taken, memorization has largely given way to analysis in schools. Students now focus on understanding themes rather than rote repetition, which arguably offers more practical value. 11. Mastering penmanship was a daily drill. Good penmanship was a point of pride, with hours dedicated to forming perfect letters. While legible writing is still appreciated, it's far less critical in a digital age where typed communication dominates. The effort spent perfecting cursive or block letters might seem excessive now. 12. Preparing for nuclear drills was a routine. Perhaps the most shocking relic of boomer-era schooling, duck and cover drills taught kids how to protect themselves during a nuclear attack. Looking back, the idea that hiding under a desk could shield you from a bomb seems almost laughable. These drills reflect the Cold War fears of the time, but serve no purpose in today's classrooms.